All right, what's going on? Today, I would like to do a mix review of one of my songs. It's called My Time Now. This was a little bit of a different song than what I usually do. I've got some auto-tune in here and just got some really cool and fun effects in here that I would like to go over. But all in all, I think it's a great song. Just wanted to kind of go over what I did in it, how you might incorporate some of the things I did to help your mix, or if there's something that I did in here that you'd be like, oh man, what you should have did was leave it in the comment section. Just let me know. Or shoot me an email. You know, as always, subscribe to the channel. Give this video a like if you like it. If you don't like it, hit the dislike button twice. It helps. All right, so let's get into this one. Again, this is called My Time Now. I'm going to give it a full listen through, and then I'll let us kind of get into it from there. So without further ado.
I need some space now, just like a timeout, cause it's my time now. Could you pipe down? I need a right sound, cause I am mine now. I need some space now, just like a timeout, cause it's my time now. Could you pipe down? I need a right sound, cause I am mine now. I'm from outer space, I've been out of place, I feel like an alien, I'm a different race. Where'd you get them balls? I just came from Mars, and I'm so high now. I can eat a star. I am like a Martian. I am like a godsend. I can bring you fire, spray tan Austin. You know me though. I can hit the Pluto, spacebound, touchdown in the stellar stilo. I need some space now, just like a timeout, cause it's my time now. Could you pipe down? I need a right sound, cause I am mine now. I need some space down, just like a timeout, cause it's my time now. Could you pipe down? I need a right sound, cause I am mine now. I've been zooming around in a foreign like a spaceship. I can head to Venus, I be soaring on a day trip. Ice on me now, and I call that bitch a moon rock. Michael Jackson bad, and I'm about to hit a moonwalk. Diamond swing, left to right, they flash like a comet. I don't know the price of the ice, I'll be honest. I'll be honest, sun shining bright, I'm talking honest. I need some space now, just like a timeout, cause it's my time now. Could you pipe down? I need a right sound, cause I am mine now. I need some space now, just like a timeout, cause it's my time now. Could you pipe down? I need a right sound, cause I am mine now.
All right, so after that full listen through, let's kind of get into the track and see some things that were done. First off, we'll start with the chorus. You can see I've got some auto-tune on here. I've got the FabFilter Pro-Q4, LA2A, and then I've got a De-Esser. Now, I'm not sure what preamp and compressor I used when I recorded this. I'm gonna say I used the Neve 1073 emulation for let me pull that up. Oh, make this go away. That was a mess up on my part. Like with Luna and doing other things, it makes things kind of complicated. But anyways, I might have used the Neve I'm going to take this off. Check. Okay. Yeah, I might have used the Neve mixed with the CL1B Mark II. I'm going to say that's what I did. I'm not 100% sure. But you can see here, I used the Auto-Tune with low male for the input type. This is the real tune. And then the key of C sharp, scale is minor. Then for the retune speed, I put it at 5, flex tunes at 0, humanize at 0, then natural vibrato is at 0. So those were the settings I had for the chorus. I'm just going to solo that act.
I need some space now, just like a timeout, cause it's my time now. Could you pipe down? I need a right sound, cause I am high now. I need some space now, just like a timeout, cause it's my time now. Could you pipe down? I need a right sound, cause I am high now.
So as you can see, when I use Auto-Tune for me is basically dial it into the sound that you want to get, which could be true for actually literally every other plugin that exists, right? I don't really go in Auto-Tune. I don't really go for like, oh, it's supposed to sound like this, or it's supposed to sound a certain, like you're supposed to use these knobs, or you're supposed to do this. If it sounds good, it sounds good. And so with the retune speed, I found it to sound good around 5. And I had flex and humanize at 0. I wanted this to sound very spacey because the song is called My Time Now, but like it's like time and space. You know what I mean? Like we have a lot of space bars in here, a lot of space references. So I wanted to sound very like futuristic, alien-y, spacey. Like I specifically had the Auto-Tune to sound like that on purpose because I wanted to sound robotic. I wanted to sound like an alien or some sort of foreign digital voice, that it didn't sound just like me. I didn't want it to sound like my regular voice. So when I put all this stuff on there, I did it to where it sounded the way that I thought it should sound. So if I go, I mean, you're listening to me talk right now, but let's see if I can put, I need some space now, just like a timeout, cause it's my time now. Could you pipe down? I need a right sound, cause I am mine now. And so I did that. I'm gonna remove that. I did that to get that sound out of there. And I wanted to show that for you live so you can actually hear the difference when I use that when I'm not using it in my own voice. So it's not like some magical thing. You know, I think a lot of artists are like, oh, what kind of presets are they using? What are they doing right here? Like, how do they get their voice like that? What kind of there's no special Auto-Tune or anything that exists out there. It's just you use the tools that you have to get the sound that you want. And if you use Auto-Tune, you just tune this a certain way. You just change this a certain way, and then boom, it just sounds however your voice is able to create. That's what the plugins are there for, is to create the sound that you want to make. All right, so that was the Auto-Tune. I'm going to take that down. And then the Pro-Q4, basically I did a cut right here. You can see around 44 hertz and the 24 dB. Yeah, I believe that was octave. I remember I need to do a deep dive into FabFilter. I haven't done that, but I need to. But I did this cut here, another cut at 390 with a -3 dB, and then 1471 hertz with -2.8 dB cut there. You can see these curves again aren't like super sharp. You know, I'm not super sharply cutting these, and I'm not rounding them out or whatever. They're just, you know, just kind of they're taking some of that stuff out.
I need some space now, just like a timeout, cause it's my time now.
Let me turn off yeah. So this is just with the auto-tune.
I need some space now, just like a timeout, cause it's my time now. Could you pipe down? I need a right sound, cause I am mine now.
Still sounds like a pretty good vocal. And this is with the EQ.
I need some space now, just like a timeout, cause it's my time now. Could you pipe down? I need a right sound, cause I am mine now.
And this is with the compressor. LA2A looks like I'm going about 27 or so for the gain, for the input. And then I'm at peak reduction. Looks like we're at about 30, 36 or so.
I need some space now, just like a timeout, cause it's my time now.
Looks like I'm getting about 5 to 7 dB reduction. That's what I like. My peak reduction is usually between -3 and -7. I try to hit 5 generally, but you know, it is what it is. I get it differently every single song, but this is what I aim for. And you can see it's hitting about that -5 to -7.
I need some space now, just like a timeout, cause it's my time now. Could you pipe down? I need a right sound, cause I am mine now. I need some space now, just like a timeout, cause it's my time now. Could you pipe?
All right, and then last but not least, we have the De-Esser. De-Esser is something that I still love to play around with and get different things out of, but here's my settings for FabFilter's De-Esser. Looks like we're doing about -36 is the threshold with a range about 6 dB. We've got this in this area. Basically, will tell you over time, like how much you're pulling out of it. You'll see it in that range. And then you'll see it over here as well, in the meter. And then we're at 14K at this end.
I need some space now, just like a timeout, cause it's my time now.
Just getting rid of those S's. I'm gonna turn it off again.
I need some space now, just like a timeout, cause it's my time now. Could you pipe down? I need a right sound, cause I am mine now. I need some space now, just like a timeout, cause it's my time now. Could you pipe down? I need a right sound, cause I am mine now.
Just getting rid of those S's. All right. We'll move on to, let's move on to my verse. And I basically copied everything over because my vocal, I wanted it to sound pretty much the same. The only thing I did change is the reverb and delay. So in the chorus, let's see, hold on, let's make sure. This is at -20, what is that, my glasses? -28, and then the verse, oh, okay, that's also at -28. So actually my verse and my chorus are the same. The plugins are the same. So these should sound exactly the same.
I'm from outer space, I feel out of place, I feel like an alien, I'm a different race. Where'd you get them bars? I just came from Mars. I can't eat a star.
All right, so let's talk about the I'm So High Now. You can see I made a track specifically for that one and just put now because I knew that's what I wanted to exaggerate it to. But for this one, I have -12.5 for the reverb and -13.3 for the delay. And then let's go to that delay. It's the main, reverb main. So this is my Pro R. Again, FabFilter plugins are fantastic. This might be like a default setting. Like I might have changed some stuff in here, but probably not much. Like I'm not really sure. I don't want to change it now because of where it's at, but these might just be like default settings, honestly. And then for the delay, these are my settings right here. And I'm just gonna hit play.
I'm from outer space, I feel out of place, I feel like an alien, I'm a different race. Where'd you get them bars? I just came from Mars, and I'm so high now, I can eat a star, I am like a...
So you can see the difference between when there's nothing and then...
I just came from Mars, and I'm so high now, I can eat a star, I am
like you can see the signal as well on these green
I just
bars.
came from Mars, and I'm so high now, I can eat a star.
And then let's get into... Let's look at some of my in and outs as well. All right, so if we look at this in and out, everything's still the same. For the Auto-Tune EQ, oh, okay, yeah. For the in and out EQ, we actually have like it's like a telephone. You can see the phone effect.
I need some space now, time out, now.
Then you can hear that's a long decay on that delay. So let's go to that delay. It's still FabFilter Timeless 3. I turned the dynamics up a little bit. I've got the offset at 100. And then I have this at a quarter note of a delay. Feedback is at 65%. It's all the way wet.
I need some space now, time out, now. Down, sound, now. I need some space now.
All right, and then let's get into, I have a second in and out. And this is for like my verse.
I'm from outer space, out of place, like an alien, different race, them bars from Mars.
Again, I think it's literally just the default setting for the reverb. That reverb is fantastic, and so I probably just left it right there. Again, these are the settings for the second delay.
I'm from outer space.
I believe they're exactly the same as the other one, so nothing crazy there. Okay, then we have the ad-libs.
Now, time out, now, ooh.
So it looks like I used the phone effect again. Compression.
Now, time out.
Compression seems kind of high. Not high as in like the amount of reduction that's on there. It's pretty high because it doesn't really matter. I want it to stay quiet, so that's why I have like it's in a high reduction. But also the input is not that high, so I just keep that there. But let's go to where all the effect, all that sound is coming from. Okay, this is the reverb. Again, I think this is like whatever the default setting was. Okay, so like no change there. And then the delay. So the delay, you can see I added a little bit of dB gain to the dynamics. The pitch is at 12 semitones, so I pitched it up 12 semitones. I put ping pong left, right. And then the delay offset is at 99.1. And then the feedback is at 35%. I love this pitch thing. All right, I'm going to turn it off so you can hear the difference.
Now, time out, now, ooh. Down, sound, high, now, ooh.
All right, so that was the delay with no pitch shift. This is it with the pitch shift.
Now, time out, now, ooh. Down, sound, high, now, ooh. Now.
You hear all of those sounds, like the vocals that are pitch shifted up, where it's like a little brighter. It's got that like squeaky voice to it. I love that. I love that sound that's coming out of it. It sounds phenomenal. And you get that with this pitch shift. When you pitch it up, it's going to take the delays the decay that's coming off of that echo that's coming off of it, and it's pitch shifting it up to where that you get this like really cool effect out of it. And then you can also pitch it down. So let's pitch it down 12. And so you can hear that too.
No, time out, no, ooh, down, sound, high, no, ooh.
So if you can hear that, please have like headphones or speakers, monitors that you're listening through this with. But that pitch shift is just a cool way to add a little bit more depth in your delays to make them sound really dope. All right. And so that was the delay for the in and outs. For my verse, let's go to Coffey's verse. Let's look at what we did to his vocal. So same thing on the Auto-Tune, but what we did was we put his in alto tenor and then C sharp minor, and then the retune speed is 0, not 5, 0. Is that a big difference? I don't know, but I did it. So it's something that you want to just kind of feel out. If 0 sounds best, put 0. If 1 sounds better than 0, put 1. They give you the option to use all those numbers for a reason. Like, what does it go to? 400? You have 400 options. 400 options. Use them all. They're free. Once you bought the plugin, it's free. Use all the options. And then what else we have? We have the Fab. I have a Coffey, a preset, because I've done his vocals and I do his vocals a good bit. So I have a preset there. And then LA2A. In the De-Esser. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off the De-Esser, LA2A, and the FabFilter so you can just hear the Auto-Tune.
I've been zooming around in a foreign like a spaceship. I can head to Venus, I be soaring on a day trip. Ice on me now and I call that bitch a moon rock. Michael Jackson bad and I'm about to hit a moonwalk. Diamond swing, left to right, they flash like a comet.
I'm going to turn this to 5 just for the heck of it, just to hear the difference.
I've been zooming around in a foreign like a spaceship. I can head to Venus, I be soaring on a day trip. Ice on me now and I call that bitch a moon rock. Michael Jackson bad and I'm about to hit a moonwalk. Diamond swing, left to right, they flash like...
There's a difference. There's definitely a difference between 5 and 0. Is it that big of a difference? That's up to you. That's up to you as the audio engineer, the producer, whatever you call yourself. If 5 is it, pick it. If 0 is it, pick it. It doesn't matter. Nobody's going to care about that. They just care about how it comes out. You're going to care about it. And like other engineers you talk to are going to care about it, but nobody else cares. Just pick one. That's a big difference between 0 and 5. On the graphic, do you see that? Like that's 5, but from here to here is 400. Oh, 400 to 100 is crazy. That's 100 to 400, but from here to here is 100 to 0. I'm trying to scratch my head. My headphones are in the way. That's crazy. I don't know why they did that. I'd never noticed that. I think I always just thought that was like 0 to 100. It's crazy. All right. So we're going to put this back at 0. And then I'm going to hit the Pro-Q so you can see what I did there.
I've been zooming around in a foreign like a spaceship. I can head to Venus, I be soaring on a day trip. Ice on me now and I call that bitch a moon rock. Michael Jackson bad and I'm about to hit a moonwalk. Diamond swing, left to right, they flash like a comet. I don't know the price of the ice, I'll be honest. I'll be honest, sun shining bright. I'm talking honeys.
And then let's pull up his compression.
I've been zooming around in a foreign like a spaceship. I can head to Venus, I be soaring on a day trip. Ice on me now, and I call that bitch a moon rock. Michael Jackson bad, and I'm about to hit a moonwalk. Diamond swing, let the right they flash like a comet. I don't know the price of the ice, I'll be honest. I'll be honest, sun shining bright. I'm talking honeys.
Then we're gonna bring in the De-Esser.
I've been zooming around in a foreign like a spaceship. I can head to Venus, I be soaring on a day trip. Ice on me now, and I call that bitch a moon rock. Michael Jackson bad, and I'm about to hit a moonwalk. Diamond swing, let the right they flash like a comet. I don't know the price of the ice, I'll be honest. I'll be honest, sun shining bright. I'm talking honeys.
All right. And then we are going to go to his in and out.
I've been zooming around in a foreign like a spaceship. I can head to Venus, I be soaring on a day trip. Ice on me now, and I call that bitch a moon rock. Michael Jackson bad, and I'm about to hit a moonwalk. Diamond swing, let the right they flash like a comet. I don't know the price of the ice, I'll be honest. I'll be honest, sun shining bright. I'm talking Onyx.
So I didn't change anything on the De-Esser. That's all the same for like pretty much all the vocals. This one,
I've been zooming around in a foreign like a spaceship. I can head to Venus, I be
heavy peak reduction at 50. The input gain's not super high at all. Just want to make sure it's out of the way. You know, want to make sure that it's not just taking up too much space or, you know, with volume wise. EQ, looks like I just rolled some of the low end off.
I've been zooming around in a foreign like a spaceship. I can head to Venus, I be soaring on a day trip. Ice on me now, and I...
Not a very important vocal, but I still want it to be heard. So I just roll off some of that low end, just so it's not taking up space of anything else like the bass or something like that. But that's pretty much it from top to bottom. We can talk about some of these beat drops. Bit of a cool beat drop I did right there just to have it to where we accentuate that high now.
I need a right sound, cause I am mine now. I need some space down, just I can eat a star. I am like a Martian.
Wanted to point out that Eat a Star part because that's from an old Lil Wayne song. It was actually like a freestyle he did. I Feel Like Dying. I think that was the one. Like, I feel like dying. I think he said, no, was that a different one? Or was that the Upgrade You freestyle? Yeah. Anyways, one of those. He said he was so high he could eat a star. I just like super paused out to make sure I got that right because I didn't want to mess that up.
I can eat a star. I am like a Martian. I am like a godsend.
But yeah, whole song really talking about like bars for space bars.
Cause I am mine now.
Did the same beat drop
I can eat a star.
for the chorus.
I am mine now.
Just want to accentuate that. Then we go to Coffey's verse.
I've been zooming around in a foreign like a spaceship.
All I did was take a part of the beat, split this up into quarters. Let's see. Or actually probably halves. No, yeah, it's gotta be quarters because those are, yeah, if you see the different quarters right here, boom. And just hit that beat drop right there.
I've been zooming around in a
if you see this line, what I'm doing is I'm rolling off how that cuts to make sure it sounds smooth and not.
I've been zooming around in a foreign like a spaceship.
Because if you don't, you'll get like the click or whatever. It'll sound weird.
I've been zooming around in a foreign like a spaceship. I can head to Venus, I be soaring on a day trip. Ice on me now, and I call that bitch a moon rock.
Let me actually explain. Yeah, so if you pull this all the way back, oh, hold on. Snap. That's not letting me do this. Hold on. You hear that like zip? It was like zip. That's because it's ending on a really bad sound, like a really bad frequency. And so if you roll this off, you don't hear that as much. It sounds nowhere near like what this sounded like. Sorry if that hurt your ears, but yeah, it's a huge difference. So if you're not using Pro Tools, which Pro Tools has that like tape stop thing where you just bounce it in place, do this. It eliminates that sound right there, so you have a solid ending to a beat drop. And the closer you get to it, the less so you can hear it there. So pull that back. Pull that back as far as you can without messing up the sound of what you're going for. And then, yeah, I mean, pretty much the rest of the way. Oh, actually.
Ice on me now and I call that bitch a moon rock.
Yeah, we did the beat drop there to have it come in on Moon Rock.
Now and I call that bitch a moon rock. Michael Jackson bad and I'm about to hit a moonwalk. Down in sun shining bright. I'm talking high.
And then I did a filter effect right here where we just did a low pass. So all you hear is the low end.
I'm talking honey.
I need some space now, just like a timeout.
I still wanted you to hear that spacey sound, so I didn't want it to be too much high end in there. So I just rolled it off to where it sounded like you could still hear some of that ambient noise.
I'm talking honey.
I need some space now, just like a timeout, cause it's my time now. Could you pipe down? I need a right sound, cause I am mine now. I need some space now.
And then you just bring it back in whenever.
I know. I need some space down. Just
whatever you feel like you want to do in your song, do it. Like, have some fun with it. And then at the end right here, for the in and outs and the ad libs, we let those keep going.
I am mine now.
And that's pretty much it. That's the whole mix of I'm High Now. Or I'm High Now. That was the original title, was I'm High Now. I wanted to change it to My Time Now because it made it a little more, I think it's a little better of a title to be able to share with people and I guess make people want to listen to the song. I think that this was a very good song to kind of show how just adding a little bit of effects can help change the dynamic of the song, whether it's auto-tune, whether it's delays, reverbs. However, just adding a little bit of shimmer, a little bit of sauce on your mix will definitely make it stand out a lot more and help you get the sound that you're really looking for. I was going for a spacey, alien-y, futuristic type sound with this, and just using the auto-tune and everything really helped out. It really gave me that sound that I was looking for. All right, that will be it for today. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please leave them in the comments. And then also you can shoot me an email. Sorry if it goes to spam and I accidentally delete it. I always go through my emails, but it's going to be, do I give y'all the J Romero or do I give you Romero Records? I honestly don't even remember. My personal email is jromero7@gmail.com. JROMERA7@gmail.com. Then I have Romero Records. And I honestly don't know what I've been giving y'all. I had to look at my videos again. I'm sorry. And if I was more consistent with these videos, you would probably know that. Or I would probably know which email it is. So, yeah, now you have my personal email if you want to check that out. But you can also just send it to Romero Records, ROMERA Records, RECORDS.com. Or actually .org. Romero Records. It's what is it? contact@romerorecords.org. Or it's the Gmail one. I don't remember, honestly. You have to rewind this back and get the right one. And obviously I'll put it in the captions for this. But yep, if you have any questions, send them out. But please subscribe, like this video, and let me know if there's anything else you'd like to go over. Peace.